I stepped out of the car. The cold breeze hit my face, surrounded by darkness. I think I wake up in the morning and I snooze my alarm literally once or twice going, oh, I don't want to get out of bed. But that mindset completely changes as soon as I get to rowing. I think like when I think about waking up in the morning, it's the worst thing because obviously in winter it's cold and dark. But once you get to the sheds with some of your closest friends who you've been with for the past 20 weeks, it's one of the best experiences. And I think one of the best ways to wake up in the morning. And like through rowing, I've met some of my best friends, which I'm really thankful for.
I don't know, there's a lot of mixed emotions there because you're keen for the session, at the same time you're really tired. Most of the time we kind of row through the sunrise. We always do our warm-up. We start rowing, like a long stretch of rowing in the dark, and kind of it just gets lighter throughout. You just kind of feel it like around you become like brighter, and obviously you're working like a lot. But it's usually excitement to see what happens in the session, and if you're going to feel happy with the quality of rowing you do that morning, and if it is, then you feel so happy getting off the water because it's so like exhilarating to know you've done a good training session that morning, because the feeling of rowing well is just so good.
I was in Year 8, it was the afternoon, and we'd just gotten off the bus down at the BBC sheds, and we were walking across the road. I just remember like looking at the shed and everything, and the coaches down there, and being a bit anxious, I guess, of trying something new. Then getting into the shed, everyone together sat down in a group and kind of got a talking to on what was about to happen, like the process, like getting the oars, putting the tinny down, putting the fuel in, put down our oars, laid them out nicely how we were taught so they didn't look bad. And then we're grabbing our boat and waiting in the long line, which felt like forever, holding a really heavy boat, having no idea pretty much on how anything worked, how we were supposed to move anywhere, get our oars in the water, go up and down the slide together. It was scary. Yeah, definitely still not as scary as first day in grade 8, but definitely a new type of feeling. With being in the first day, there's another feeling when you get to that start line. Every year there's a different feeling at the start line. You're like, oh, there's only one race, but you're like, we're just gonna go, we're gonna send it. We only have one race. And then the head of the river one, you like, that same mentality, but then you also go, I'm here, I'm with these 8 other girls, and we have put in all this work, and we're here, and we're not only representing our boat and our age group, but we're representing the Stuartholme Rowing program at the highest level possible.
So don't leave anything in the tank. Make sure we're going out there being brave, being committed, but also be a solid squad that looks after each other, cheers each other on with good sportsmanship, and make all these people want to be us.
Stuartholme Rowing isn't just a team, it's also a family.
All through the city, it's been
to the regatta at about normally 6:15, 6:30ish, and we all get together, unload the trailer, and we start to rig our boats. And after that, I mean, you're nervous all the way up until the start of your race. So we're all kind of just hanging out together, eating some food, having some water, and then we will have a meeting with our coach and talk about the race and how we're feeling, how we're going to approach it, and like what we want to get out of it. And then after that, we'll get our boat, we'll hop on the water, we'll put our feet in, we'll start our warm-up, and then we'll get down to the start line. And I think the feeling of sitting at the start line is one of the most nerve-wracking things in the world. Well, especially for a high school rower. We're all sitting there with 9 other schools, and the boat race official will start calling out the schools individually. And that feeling when your school's name is called is like, okay, it's go time.
Above the emptiness, got a brand new plan, forming like a silhouette. Our eyes are looking up, gonna get what we want. Our time to overcome. The stars align for us. Hearts soaring like a jet plane, crushing and we never look back. This is our game. We're taking it with all that we have. It'll never be the same. Victory, we're writing our past. Hearts soaring like a jet plane, crashing and we never look back. Stars align for us. Hearts soaring like a jet plane, crashing and we never look back. Tell them this is our game. We're taking it with all that we have. It'll never be the same. Victory, we're writing our past. Hearts soaring like a jet plane, crashing and we never look back.
Thank you, first off. I don't want to sound cliche, but I wouldn't still be rowing without them, without their support. I wouldn't been able to get to rowing without them all up until this past May, because I couldn't drive myself. So a massive thank you, and just to let them know that I am so grateful. Even if I don't say it and I don't show it as much as I know I should, I am so grateful for everything they have done and continue to do for my rowing and just me as a person and my life, and how passionate they are and supportive of my goals and ambitions after school with rowing as well.
A big thank you for everything, because they're not just there to fix your technique, they're there to teach you some really big life lessons that I would not have gotten through any other sport. I don't reckon they're there for you even if you have something on at school or something completely outside of rowing, school, anything like that, they're there for you. And so yeah, a huge thank you to the coaches for just shaping the past 5 years of my life.
I don't know what the results will be yet, but sitting in the room here with all of you girls, I just wanted to say I am so proud of all of you for the way you have approached this season. I think as a whole squad, we've made it one of the best seasons yet. And I just wanted to say thank you for making it an awesome last year. I think all the seniors can agree with me. It's been an awesome way to finish off high school and finish off rowing for Stuartholme. I'll be sad to not see your faces every day, but I'll be back next year cheering you guys on. So thank you.